Good morning, Peter.
Hello, Henny.
Today we're talking about a very interesting emotion, and I think it is called an emotion, laughing. Robin Sharma put something as one of the forms, in the forms of wellness, called laughing, and he called it laugh to live a longer life, which is very interesting. Then he goes about explaining a few things and how to get to it. I think the first thing that he made was a very profound statement for me. Um, but I've researched it a bit and it's actually true. He says laughter reduces stress, it raises mental awareness, it reduces chronic pain, and it improves your heart health, and it generates a stronger immunity. So we can almost laugh ourselves healthy. Your thoughts on that?
I never really spent much time thinking about it, but I'm just looking at as we're looking at a brilliant way to stay in the polycrisis was to keep your perspective. When I face a problem, I often ask myself, has anyone died here? If not, I must move ahead quickly and cheerfully. I must also ask, will it matter in a year? And even what's the opportunity here?
Okay, that's also good advice. Will this matter in a year? So if I get to a point we sometimes get stressed up and upset about things, um, will this matter in a year is maybe a good question to ask, and we can just laugh about it.
Yeah.
Another interesting stat that he puts out there, the average 4-year-old laughs about 400 times a day, and the average adult laughs about 15 times a day. So between 4-year-old and becoming an adult, we lose about 385 laughs a day. It's kind of scary if we look at it. Your thoughts,
Yeah.
Peter? What can we do to laugh more?
We must be conscious about it. It's something that we should be working at consciously and not just waiting for the opportunity. We need to focus on laughing.
As an interesting thought that came up while I was reading during the week, I thought of challenging myself for one day. When I'm in traffic, if somebody pushes in front of me, if the taxi does something that I don't like, rather than getting upset, laughing about it, just everything that almost can go wrong, all the curveballs that happens in the day, the challenges, the obstacles, to just laugh about it for a full day and just see what happens when I get to the end of the day. Do you think that's something that you would do?
I think that would really work. Yeah, if you consciously do that, you see a difference in you see a difference in your attitude.
Really, Peter,
Where you
what
taking
is
where
the
you taking where you taking control of your attitude, and you're not letting your attitude drift to what other people are doing.
wonderful, wonderful question for today, Peter?
When was the last time you had a proper laugh?